Wisp. Once then will be free. Guitar tabs and guitar lesson. So this will just be in a standard tuning here, E, A, D, G, B, E. And basically we'll have like the main riff and then a verse pattern and like a chorus progression here. So for the main riff, we're mostly just going to be messing around with like the D, G, and B string here. And it's kind of this unique shape. We slide out from just kind of a arbitrary spot, I'd say maybe like 14, because we're going to be going right back there on the D. So just kind of slide from about there to the 9th fret on the D. All right. Then we're going to pick an open G and then a 7B, and that's the shape we're going to be messing with. All right, so. All right, and then you can kind of pick back up through it like the 7B open G. And then, like I said, we're going to slide back up now, and we're going to be at that 14D. We're going to keep that same shape. So we'll have an open G and then a 12B. And with this, we're just going to play those together. All right, and then we're going to walk up this B string. We go from 12 to 13, keeping that same 14D and open G. All right, and then we walk it up to 15. And then you can kind of like pick the open G back to the 14D. And then like 15, B again. Just kind of pick through it a little bit more. Okay, something like that. And then we go through it again, slide back down to the 9, open 7. And then the 7 back to open. Back up to our 14 with the 12 and the open G here. And instead of walking it all the way up to 15, we just go from the 12B, 13, back to 12B. And then you can kind of pick the 12B, open G. All right, and it just basically alternates between those two different endings of that kind of very similar riff there. And once we get to the verse, there's technically no guitar going on. There's just kind of like bass and some like overall maybe like background synth stuff. But if you want to play the chords for this section, it's basically just E minor to A minor, C to G. Okay, so that's the chords happening for the verse sections. Once we get to the chorus, it kicks off with a C major 7. And I like to do this voicing here, the 3A, 5D, 4G, open B and E. Okay, I kind of like that droney B there. If you don't like that shape, you can just do a C chord and just keep your finger open on the B string. It's up to you. Subtle difference there, but I kind of like this voicing here. All right, and so we stay on that chord. Just kind of shuffle strum through it. And then to an A minor chord, open A, 2 on the D and G, 1 B, open E. You can do a G, don't have to do like a full G, just kind of maybe down to the B string. And this chord we kind of split with the measure. We go the G to a D sus2, so just the open D to G, 3B, open high E. Okay, just a couple counts on that, and then back to the A minor, and then we finish with the A minor.